All right, everybody, welcome to the Seven Figure Sellers Summit and Thrasio live kickoff party. I'm super excited to have all of you. Welcome, and if because we are live, if you guys can see and hear us, can you please type in your name and where you're joining us from? All right, so I'm super excited. Today is the big day, and I wanted to quickly introduce a little bit more about the summit. Some of our awesome speakers that we have today. We have I'm just super grateful people took time out of their schedule. And I hear there's something going on at the same time. I don't know the details, but there's something on TV. But anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm just super thankful that everybody's here, and we'll have some cool prizes to give away as well. So if you guys, make sure to stay tuned only during the live kickoff party. All right, so let's quickly make some introductions. Let's go around the table. First off, I'd like to welcome Vadim, also known as the Zebra.
Oh, hi guys. Yeah. Hey guys. Oh, sorry, got carried away.
Yeah, Vadim. So Vadim is he's an expert with product images, and he'll be speaking on day 2, the marketing day at 9 a.m. He's going to give you the 10 commandments of Amazon product images. So Vadim, why is this so important? Can you just share a little bit? Also, where you're joining us from.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks Gary for inviting me. Yeah, I mean, my speech will be very, very interesting. It's going to be packed with facts, with actionable steps that anyone can take. It's actually our inside information that we have never shared before. We've done images for over 3 years, and this is going to be really special. So definitely keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I mean, for now, I think image is everything, right? I mean, on Amazon, you really got to focus on the images. And I think that's super critical. So I highly recommend that you guys check out his session. And for those of you guys watching in the audience, if you know of someone that's selling on Amazon or thinking about getting into e-commerce, sharing is caring. Why don't you just go ahead and invite them, share the URL, watch together, do a watch party, so we can, help as many people as we can. All right. So thank you, Vadim. We'll have time for Q&A as well. Next, I'd like to welcome Yoni Mazur. Yoni, how are you doing?
Doing great. Covered with snow. My daughter's made some igloo. For the first time I saw igloo made out of snow, so that's creative. There's some sort of game going on in the background, which I am watching at the same time that I'm appearing here. So just full disclosure on that. So it's a great party. It's a great time to be alive. A lot of attraction going on.
Yes. And Yoni is from Getita. For those of you guys that don't know Yoni, he will be speaking on day 5, exits. And then he's going to tell you how to boost your profitability and how to sell your Amazon business at a maximum amount. All right. So definitely tune into that. All right. Next, I'd like to welcome Sandra from Thrasio. And I'd like to take a moment to just give a special thank you to Thrasio. They're our platinum sponsor. And, they really helped drive what we're doing. And I think it's so critical this year. If you're thinking about selling your business, if you're thinking about exits, there's a lot of noise right now if you want to sell your business. So Thrasio, maybe if you could share a little bit, Sandra, maybe if you could share a little bit more about, exits and why it's so important right now if you're an Amazon seller.
Yeah, I think it's so first off, thanks for having us. And typically you would see Ken Kubek sitting here because he was a big college football guy. He has 12 children and big Super Bowl party happening at his house today. So he's a little busy and I think a little rowdy at his house. So happy to sub in for him. But yeah, definitely now is sort of the time, right? I actually think it's Q1. If you're thinking about selling your business, Q1 is a really interesting time because you've just now had a 12-month cycle of a COVID bump likely happening within your category. And so if it's something that you're thinking about either now, 6 months, 12 months from now, hit us up. Let us know if you're thinking about it. And if it's, something that you're interested in exploring a little bit, no pressure. We're happy to sort of talk you through the pros and cons and sort of where your business is at and what you might be seeing and what some of your numbers are throwing at you and what that might mean for valuation. So happy to have those conversations. but yeah, I think it's definitely there is a lot of other players coming into the space. It's very exciting to see a lot of money being poured into this acquisition space and giving sellers an opportunity to turn something around and create something really lucrative. There's a certain threshold that sellers get to where it's like, we get to a certain point of scale where anything beyond that requires more people, more funding, more inventory, more money to put into it. And it just becomes a little unwieldy for some folks. That is the story that we hear from so many folks. Sorry, my kids running around in the background. And so, we're happy to sort of explore if it's the right time for you and what we can do for your business. A lot of people are sort of asking, what can Thrasio do and why would I care sort of where my brand grows after that fact. But we put a lot of love and care into every single brand that we bring into the portfolio. We've really earned the scars. We have 100 on deck now. We've hit that 100 threshold, which is super exciting. And, we sort of earned those scars from those first couple dozen brands of figuring out what works and what doesn't. And so now we've really perfected the flywheel, and we're super excited to sort of bring that as a really sophisticated, mature offer to folks that are exploring.
Yeah, excellent. I mean, I think, if you're a seller, that's like the number one way you can build your income, right? I mean, if you consider that exit, get that big lump sum payment, that could be worth more than all of your, biweekly Amazon payments, through the life of your business. So, I highly recommend you guys definitely check out Day 5. We're going to talk all about exits. We have people like Lucy Sherman from Australia. She's exited her business. Welcome, Lucy. And, valuable perspectives, from Ken, who's speaking from Thrasio. He'll give you, the right questions to ask before you sign that LOI. So, highly recommend that. And Sandra, I heard that you have something cool to give away. Do you have something more to share about that?
I do. All right, let's do that. Let's see if I can. We did a practice run about an hour ago, so we'll see if I took it easy on my IPA. So hopefully I can get this done the right way.
Awesome. And for those of you guys joining late, if you can see and hear us, because we are live, if you can please type your name and where you're watching from the chat. And a quick shout out to Audrey from New Mexico and Easy from New York City. Awesome.
Can we see my screen?
You just want to share the screen? Yeah, on the bottom you'll see a share button. Just try to click
I did. All right, so that's not working. All right, whatever I did.
Yeah, not working yet.
Yeah, and we are live, so
no, nothing. Sorry. Yeah. Of course, I should have done this within StreamYard earlier. Something's happening.
Who has a joke to break the for the wedding room? CJ, what you got?
All right. So what I'm going to be talking about during this year's summit is how to set up your business in a way that you can get the most money possible from Thrasio, because this year we're going to be pushing sellers really hard to consider selling their businesses. And the number one VC money out there is Thrasio by far. The reason we're going to push this is because 60% or more of your profits over the entire life of your business will come when you sell it. So I'm a firm believer in building a business that has value, that has intellectual property rights, that's set up like a corporation, so that when Thrasio's team is going through it and doing their due diligence, the value of your account and your overall business will be higher. So that's what we're going to be talking about. And I got to bail. I got a whole house full of kids here also, so I got to bail out. What we're going to be doing today is something unusual. We brought on a full-time journalist to help us write better content to up our game. And we also use this person to write press releases. So what we're going to be giving away is a press release for your product launch. And by doing that, okay, we should all mute. Don't let Sandra hear this right now. What we do with the press releases, you're going to issue a press release about your product, and it's going to get you anywhere from 80 to about 125 great backlinks. And not like the ones you get from like Russia, not the BS ones, but Yahoo Finance. Sometimes I hate that.
It's Thrasio calling. It's Thrasio. They want to talk to you about a few things. They want to negotiate your.
We're watching the Super Bowl. So, in any event, we're going to give away a press release that'll get you backlinks, and it's just one of the things that you can do to build value. Significant backlinks drive real traffic, drives your SEO on Amazon, off Amazon. So that's what we're going to be doing, for the winner of the thing that we're going to be giving away, a press release. And again, we're going to be teaching you how to do the structure, how to build your business, protect your IP, protect yourself from other sellers, protect yourself from Amazon, so that the value of your Amazon-based business is as high as possible.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Was that too energetic, man? Did I just
This is why we got the money. Bring it.
Yes. Get your money.
Awesome. So CJ, how are we going to do this? You have a trivial question, and then the first correct answer will win.
Yeah, I like that, but I had two questions. Okay, as everyone can see, and the speakers already knew this, I'm a bit red. Okay, it's something I rarely do. Okay, it's something that when I do it, I'm very careful at how much. Okay, so the first person, and everyone on the stage knows what causes me to turn red like this. It's not the bad lighting. My skin literally turns red when I engage in one activity. If you guess it, your product is going to get a killer, professionally written press release.
Whoa.
So for you guys watching, the first correct answer in the chat is the winner. Please
Can we
type
throw
your
like
name
four
and your
options?
answer.
Can we throw like 4 options and multiple choice to?
I was thinking about that. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll do that. You ready?
All right.
Spicy buffalo wings. All right. I'm constantly watching calories, constantly, and I love buffalo wings. Okay. I rarely eat them, but it's the Super Bowl. Okay. Choice number 2, alcohol. Okay. I rarely drink. When I do, it's very, very limited. In fact, some of these people on the stage have made fun of me for like never finishing a beer. All right. Number 3 is junk food. I try and stay away from chocolate. Again, it is the Super Bowl. I got a whole spread out there, and that's it. That's my top 3. Okay, spicy food, alcohol, or chocolate.
All right. Santosh said suntan. That wasn't one of the options. But okay. Audrey said sunbathing.
If it's a hint, I'm not taking my shirt off. Okay, I know you guys might all want that.
Just for context, where you live in New York City, in New York area, it's full of snow and not too much sun going around, right?
Yeah, right.
All right,
so spicy chicken. Yeah.
The third of all. Okay, Facebook user. How are we supposed to give you a killer press release without knowing who you are?
Please type your name and your answer together.
All right. Win. No, maybe you get the right answer, and that's it. Yeah, you'll get a discount on this one.
Well, Facebook user, I'm sorry, we don't have your name.
There was a couple of hints during the
easy is sort of a name.
Easy said alcohol. Is that the right answer, CJ?
That is it. That is it. Ever since I started drinking in college here in New York, Stuni Onianta. When I drink, I just turn red. It just happens.
Awesome. Okay. So how should we connect, CJ, for them to redeem their prize?
Email me. CJ@AmazonSellersLawyer.com. CJ@AmazonSellersLawyer.com. Sellers is plural, lawyer is singular. And we will hook you up with our journalist and get your press release on the right product. Get the press release written well with backlinks built in, with graphics, and then we release it through something called PR Newswire. And that will generate just a boatload of instantaneous, super credible backlinks. Just awesome backlinks.
Awesome. Congratulations, Easy. So definitely email CJ, and please contact us if you need help as well. All right. So congrats. CJ, I know you got to run. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm looking forward to your session on the summit. You're going to be at day 4, profitability, talking about what a lot of like how to shore up your business, because a lot of times before people exit, they forget about, compliance. They forget about this, that, and the other things that could really potentially sink a deal. So highly recommend that you guys check out CJ's session. All right. Great to see you, CJ. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Great to see all of you, Emma, everybody, Karen, Norman. All right, guys. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, CJ. Yes. Okay, great. So thanks, guys, for all of your votes. Sandra, I see we're back, and we have your slides. Should we share that?
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
Great.
Beautiful.
There we go. Thank you guys. Appreciate
Excellent.
that. So real quick, I know we've sort of been through what Thrasio is, but I just wanted to call out, and Lucy was on our show last week. Love it. Private Label Live every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. You have two of our senior leadership team members, Brandon Hendricks, who runs our marketing team, John Hefter, who runs our creative and brand team. Every Friday, 1 p.m. live Q&A on Zoom with some of our Thrasio experts, as expert sellers like Lucy and Sarah. Very excited to have them on last week. We had Tom Wang on a couple weeks ago, and so we have another whole season ahead of us. So definitely register and check us out, and we'll always have the recordings up on YouTube, so that's fun too. Just a really quick shout out. So
Excellent.
what do we got? Let's do this. So quick overview of what you're winning here. It's about $300, $400 worth of gear from the Thrasio portfolio. So we're going to pick and choose some of our favorite products. Everything from our famous Angry Orange pet deodorizer, our hiking poles, our This Works car vacuum. I don't know, a whole bunch of cool stuff. We'll sort of go into the vault. We'll go into our storage cube in Boston and pick out a whole bunch of good stuff for you guys. So this is sort of what we're gonna do. So we'll do a couple. That's what the sort of gift basket will be, and then we're gonna play a little game. So I have to unshare for a second, and then I'll reshare so that you guys can't see the answers. Hold please. But go to menti.com, enter in the game code 749697. And I'll put that.
Gary, maybe you want to kind of share that in the comments. Yeah. What's the code again? 6-digit code. Menti.com, MENTI.com. Put it there so that everybody knows to go there. MENTI.com.
749697. Oh, there we go.
7697.
The code is
9697.
9697. I'm going to share again. Let's do this. Share screen. Share the right one. Cool. All right. Question number 1. We good? We got a couple people in there?
Yes.
You gotta give it.
Couple minutes.
Yeah, you give it time. You got like 7 people there, 8 people. Give it a. You'll see on the bottom right. You'll see how many people you got. So give it some time. 9.
All right, come on, guys. This is your chance to win some free stuff.
Yeah, you'll see on the screen on the top above the question 1 out of 3. You'll see it says MENTI.com, menti.com, and you use that code 749697 and enter a chance to win the Thrasio portfolio. Essentially,
you get some hands-on look at our gear that we got in the portfolio.
Yeah, you guys already became like a little, Macy's in the department store in terms of all the spectrum of products and goodies that you guys have in your portfolio.
Yeah.
So it's very indulging for anybody to win a bunch of them. So it's pretty cool.
Thanks. Awesome. Yeah, good stuff. All right, 749697. We got 11. I like a good even number. Can we get a 12th, maybe? No.
All right. And in the meantime, in the meantime, I'd like to just quickly share a little bit more about the summit. While we're getting a couple more replies, if that's cool with you. Yeah. So definitely tomorrow, is going to be the kickoff. So February 8th, Monday, we're launching, and definitely check out my daily emails, guys. So I'll be sharing the links to all the sessions, and then all the times that they'll go live. So each day, each session goes live. They're available to watch for 24 hours. All right. And then in terms of the summit, it's kind of structured like the natural progression of your business. Okay. So day 1 is all about the mindset and the fundamentals of a 7-figure seller. And then day 2, we're going to be talking about branding and marketing. Day 3 is about scaling your business. Day 4 is about profitability. And then day 5 is about exits and selling your business from people who've actually done it. And then the cool part is, each day we have a special focus. So we have like 5 or 6 different, 7-figure sellers, e-com experts giving you the different pieces of the puzzle of mindset, how to overcome failure, product selection. Like Norm, he's going to talk about the 4 pillars of a launch. Karen's going to break down how to create a listing that converts. So I think this way you guys will get the whole picture. That's what I think is cool about our summit. So definitely, make sure you check out our calendar, block out the times. And also we have the option for the all access pass. So maybe if you're too busy to watch, you have the option to purchase the all access pass. And this way you can get all 34 sessions unlocked. So you can watch them or you can listen to the audios, when you walk your dog or when you go running. So just wanted to give you guys a quick preview about the summit. So if you have any questions, type in the chat. But Sandra, back to you.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Really good stuff. Very excited for the week ahead. All right, so we got a couple people in here, about 16. We'll start with question number 1. Maybe. There we go. Faster you answer, the more points you get. So our headquarters is in Walpole, Massachusetts. In which countries does Thrasio also have established offices internationally?
That's a good one.
It's a little tricky.
Mm-hmm.
So are people voting right now real time or have they already voted?
I think they should be voting right now.
Already voted. Yeah,
Okay.
10 people, 11 people
There
voted
we
on
go.
time.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
All right. Good. UK and Germany. That is the correct answer. Nice.
So who's heading the
Awesome.
UK and who's heading the Germany, or is it both the same team?
No, not the same team. So we have Jim Mann over in UK out of London. And then we have Sammy and Kirsten, they were previously Thirsty. We brought them on board to be Team Germany for Thrasio. And they're just kicking butt and doing awesome stuff over there.
Amazing.
Question 2 of 3. So our very first acquisition was a frothy milk frother. What other purpose does Carlos Cashman use it for, our co-CEO? Making bubble solution for his kids, mixing homemade cleaning solution, scrambling eggs, or aerating wine?
Aerating wine.
I feel like he says this on every podcast, so no excuses.
That I've never heard
Comes
the
up.
answer, but that's what I would vote for. That's what I would do with it.
Let's see. Scrambling eggs. Oh, the answer is aerating wine.
Aerating wine.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I got to get one of those.
It is, yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Very handy when you're traveling. All right.
Yeah.
Question 3 of 3. Last one. This is actually, I should have made this first. All right. We've acquired 100 category leading Amazon businesses. How many products are in our portfolio in total? Roughly 10,000, 5,350, 14,000, 32,100. Let's see. 5 questions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time's up.
14,000.
Wow.
Wow.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's like 140 products on average if you divide that by 100.
Per account.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I mean, some definitely have 3, some definitely have a few hundred. So that's very much an average.
Interesting.
But yeah, yep, for sure. Cool.
Right.
Good.
Awesome.
So the winner is Asmi.
Asmi,
Oh, I came
That's
forward.
it.
You see that? I came forward. Ouch.
congratulations.
Nice. Good. So I don't
Good
know,
job,
Gary, how can you hook us up with their contact info, or maybe we'll get it. Maybe they had to get it through the.
Asmi, if you can please email us at support@sevenfiguresellersummit.com and let us know. Do they have like their email address in Menti, Sandra?
I'm wondering. I bet they do.
Yeah.
You guys remember
think-
entering your email when you logged in?
There's no entry. No, there was an entry.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, try to email at the Seven Figure Seller Summit or reach out to Gary on Facebook or chat. He's really active there still.
Yeah.
And he's gonna hook you
Support.
up with
Yeah, you can
Your
email.
Yep.
Yeah, email at support@sevenfiguresellersummit.com. And my team member Josephine, she's also tracking the winners as well. So we'll look for your email. Awesome. Congratulations.
Cool. Thanks,
Excellent.
guys. That's exciting.
All right. Excellent. Okay, great. So let's keep going. And I like to just thank all the speakers for coming on. I know you guys are taking time out of your Sunday, so I quickly wanted to give a shout out to you guys for being so gracious with your time. So next we have Karen Thomas from Helium 10. How's it going, Karen?
I'm doing amazing, Gary. This is such a fun kickoff party. I love everybody on here, and these are cool prizes.
Yeah, awesome.
Thanks, Sandra.
Yeah, it's great to have you on, Karen.
Good to see
And where are you joining us from today?
I'm in Irvine, California, just in my home office. with the virtual
Awesome.
backgrounds, kind of.
Yeah.
Nice.
Excellent. How's the weather in SoCal? Is it nice and sunny as usual?
It's so beautiful. It's like 73 degrees. It's pretty much the life, you know?
Perfect. You know, I'm from LA originally, so sometimes, you know, I kind of miss that, all the sunshine, but awesome to have you. So Karen is gonna speak tomorrow, day one. She's gonna give you the lowdown on how to create and optimize Amazon listing that converts in 2021. So, you know, I'm super excited about this. And Karen, maybe you can share, why is this so important for people watching today?
Well, I think it's just essential, and I think everyone can agree. I mean, you can have an amazing product, you can, you know, be a whiz at PPC, but if you don't have a product listing that converts, then you're kind of wasting your money, right? So if you can have and really cinch up a great listing with great sales copy, with great images, with video, with beautiful A+ content, with the right keywords, then you can really, you know, have a huge advantage and make it way more efficient and profitable. So hopefully when you sell it to Thrasio, or you know, you can get more for your business. So conversion is so important to sales, to every part of your business, to, you know, efficient PPC campaigns. So it's super important to have a really well done listing.
Awesome. Great. So I feel like, you know, that's one of the key things starting out, right? So for those of you guys watching right now, if you have any questions for anybody, like Vadim about images, or Yoni about profitability, or Karen about creating a listing, and also, you know, we have Norm coming up about launch strategy, Emma about copywriting, you know, Ryan from Ping Pong about, you know, how profitability and like expanding internationally. Lucy Sherman, she had an amazing story how she was able to, you know, zig when everyone else was zagging. You know, she's doing a lot of things differently when it came to product selection. You know, I'm just looking forward to her session. And also, you know, Sandra, obviously about exits. I mean, this is a golden opportunity, guys. Feel free to drop any questions in the chat. So, I mean, super excited to have you on board, Karen, and, you know, especially all the cool stuff that's going on, you know, with Helium 10 and, you know, all the, you know, keyword research. And I heard that you guys also, you know, had a partnership with Alibaba. So that's exciting stuff going on over there. All right. So, yeah, excellent. Well, let me just quickly go around the table, because I know some people got to leave early. I want to give some quick shout outs to everyone. So we'll come back to you, Karen, later. If you guys have any questions, feel free to enter this in the chat. So Norm Farrar, the beard guy, how are you doing, Norm?
Oh, my mic is off. There we go. Good. I'm doing fine. How about you?
Good. Where are you joining us from, Norm?
Oh, a little town of Innisfil, about 2 hours north of Toronto.
Excellent. How's the weather up there?
Don't even ask. Don't even ask.
Okay. All right. Well, one thing I do want to highlight is, you know, Norm, he's speaking on day one. He's talking about a topic that everybody is interested in, Amazon product launch strategy. So do you want to just share a little bit more, maybe like a quick sneak peek about where you're going to be talking about day one?
Sure. So, you know, if you're not doing multiple strategies, then you're leaving money on the table. So, you know, we talk about PPC, we talk about rebates and press releases. One of the thrusts that I've been doing for years is telling people how great press releases are with product launches, because what CJ was just saying with those links, I've had it, I've found success with it, and, you know, I ended up buying a press release company because of that. So, you know, being able to get all those authority links back to your Amazon site or mix it up with other content, and then influencers, and being able to work with, well, Amazon posts, so building that social community, and influencers. So those are 4 areas, and there's plenty of others, but I think that influencers and Amazon posts are probably something that people aren't doing enough of.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's one of the undervalued parts of a business, right? I mean, most people are just relying on the same, you know, research tools and, you know, the same methodology as everyone else. So sometimes you got to think outside the box, right? So, yeah, so this is awesome. So guys, if you're watching, you know, I'm gonna borrow this from the Clubhouse lingo. I'm gonna reset the room. Everybody, you know, welcome here. This is the 7-Figure Seller Summit live kickoff party. We're launching tomorrow. we have some amazing special guests, 7-figure sellers and e-com experts in the room with us here today live. So if you have any questions, about, to Norm, the 4 pillars of Amazon launch strategy, besides like the typical Amazon stuff, he's doing a lot of off Amazon stuff with influencers, with PR. If you have any questions, drop your questions in the Q&A in the chat. All right, so this is awesome. Let's keep going, guys. I just want to make sure. By the
way, Gary,
yes, Norm, yes.
One, I think I mentioned we got a party going. Supper's on the table. I got to run fairly soon, so I think I'm going to have to crash the party a little early. Well, not only because I'm an old guy, but but no, we've got some people up here. So unfortunately, I've got to leave. But I'm really looking forward to the whole seller summit.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Norm. I completely understand. I know it's a Sunday night, so have a great time with your family and friends, and we'll see you at the summit. All right. Thanks so much, Norm.
See everybody later.
All right.
Bye,
Norm.
Bye.
Awesome. Okay. So next we have Emma from Marketing by Emma. How are you doing?
Good. I was a little jealous when I heard Karen say that it's 72 degrees there because I'm in central Missouri and we're currently experiencing a polar vortex right now. So that's a lot of fun. I think when I took my dog out this morning, it was negative 11 degrees Fahrenheit, not even Celsius. So yeah, it's kind of painful right now.
Can your dog like survive? Isn't that like walking into a freezer? I mean, so you just.
He's the weirdest little guy. He's small. He's a Dachshund Beagle mix, and he hates hot weather and seems to just thrive in the frigid cold. So he's tiny. You would think he would just become a popsicle, but he seems to enjoy it. So
do you have a coat for him, or a special like suit for dogs for this kind of weather at all?
I don't. I'm a bad dog mom, I guess.
That could be the next 7-figure business, Emma. Come on, right?
I think actually
7-figure product on Amazon. Come on.
Very cute.
I believe in my presentation, we actually look at a dog coat as one of the examples of what not to do, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So Emma is speaking on day 2, branding and marketing, and she's the specialist when it comes to Amazon copywriting. She's really the person that you guys should learn from and to talk to. How to differentiate, to dominate, how to create conversion, spiking listings, to really scale up your Amazon business into an unbeatable brand. So yeah, I mean, do you want to give like a quick preview of what you'll be talking about on day 2?
Sure. So, I think that most people, when they're selling on Amazon, they're not necessarily launching super unique, innovative products. Of course, there are those inventors out there that are bringing something completely new that we've never seen before. And so because it's so flooded and it's very difficult to really find a way to have an edge, the branding piece is incredibly important in order to be able to make people choose you over all of your competitors that have photos that look exactly the same and bullets that read exactly the same and are following the exact same pricing strategy. So really figuring out what you can do to make yourself stand out and win as many sales as possible.
For sure. Excellent. I mean, that's one of the key pieces of the puzzle. So definitely check out Emma's session. If you guys have any questions, feel free to write it in the chat. All right. So, all right, let's keep going, guys. So thanks again, Emma. And next we have Lucy Sherman from Down Under. How's it going, Lucy?
Hi, Gary. Hi, everybody. How are you?
Good.
I'm lucky on a couple of fronts. It's actually Monday here, so I'm not giving up my Sunday. Lucky me. It's also very similar weather to what Karen's experiencing. So I think we're today, because we're summer here, so 20 something. But later
you're in Australia?
Pardon?
You're in Australia?
Yes, I am. I'm in Melbourne, which is kind of right down the bottom, but it's still summer. So today it's a bit cooler, but this week we're having 35 degrees. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. I just had to Google that a second
ago. It's 100 plus. It's 110. It's like inferno here. It's like a
wow. That's like a heat wave.
Yeah,
really hot. Yeah.
I don't. Okay. That's kind of normal for us. So, I'm excited to be here. Thanks, Gary. It was terrific. Kind of talking to you and being involved with your summit, which is great.
Yeah, and So Lucy was able to exit her brand not long ago. So she really shared the whole process, you know, like how she was able to. I think one of the key takeaways for me is like you really zigged when everyone else zagged, right? I mean, with your product selection. Do you want to just give a quick sneak preview about what you'll be sharing about and what sellers can learn?
Yeah, well, Sandra knows the warts and all, so I'm not giving away any secrets. But yeah, we kind of our product selection was about big, oversized, expensive products, essentially, because I guess a little bit like what Emma just said, you know, trying to differentiate ourselves, trying to kind of cut through all the noise. And even though my business partner Sarah and I started 5 years ago, or nearly 6, we kind of, you know, we jumped into the same pool that everybody else was in, with kind of smaller items, you know, under sort of $30, and we had some success with that. But the key to our sort of shift, and then our change, and then our ability to be able to exit last year really was about our product selection being, as I said, big, oversized, not easy to copy. We protected ourselves with patents and trademarks, design patents very early on, so we weren't able to be copied by, you know, sort of easily. So yeah, I think that was our you know, our sort of, wasn't a secret, but kind of our strategy that helped us with our exit last year. So I'll be kind of going through our story and how we got to that stage, and just some tips on sort of, yeah, on you know, how we ran our business. You know, no hacks, no black hat, all kind of clean, and no skeletons in the closet that Thrasio kind of found when they started digging in, which was great, you know. So we had nothing to hide, I guess. We kind of ran a pretty clean show, kept it as simple as we could, you know, stayed in our lane. And, you know, as I said, we weren't sort of running around too much. We certainly investigated a lot of different ways of selling and growing our business and scaling our business, but it was really about our team, the goals that we set, and, you know, looking at what our end goal was and kind of working back from that. So yeah, so it was an exciting year. It was great.
Yeah,
so I'm really
that's awesome.
Days. Thanks, Gary.
Yeah, no, it's great, because I think one of the most valuable things that viewers can get from the summit is they get like a really diverse perspective, because you have, you know, Lucy, who's selling from Australia, right? I mean, you know, she's, you know, her story, what she did, from a seller that actually built a 7-figure business with her business partner, and it wasn't like a get rich quick overnight, you know, like, you know, get rich quick scheme, right? It took you several years to build it, to, you know, make mistakes. And I really love what you said, Lucy, in your session. You either, you know, in terms of mindset, right? Either you win or you learn, right? You know, when it comes to failures, either you win or you learn. So I definitely highly recommend you guys check out Lucy's session. And, you know, and she's just selling, you know, I mean, she's not like, you know, teaching or like offering any service. She's just like doing this herself. I mean, I think that's like super valuable perspective. That's that, you know, I learned a lot from. I'm sure everyone else will as well. So definitely check out Lucy's session on day 5. So let's keep going, guys. I want to make sure we get to everyone. All right. So thanks again, Lucy. And next we have Ryan Kramer from Ping Pong. How are you doing,
up,
Ryan?
Gary? Best for last. Yeah. I love it. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Best for the last. How's it going, Ryan? Where are you joining us from, by the way?
I am in the great state of Indiana. So I'm in Indianapolis, the capital city. So shout out to all the Midwesterners out there who are selling and watching us live. What? It's snowing, and it's still cold here too.
Awesome. So Ryan is from Ping Pong, and I also like to take a moment to give a quick shout out to Ping Pong. Thank you for sponsoring the summit as well. Ping Pong is a international payments service provider, and you know, I'm using Ping Pong right now as well. You know, especially if you're gonna be you know, selling internationally in international marketplaces, it makes sense to use someone like Ping Pong so you can cut your fees, right? Previously, I was paying Amazon like 3.9%. By using Ping Pong, I dropped it to about 1% below. You know, that's like almost a 3% savings on your bottom line. That could be tens of thousands of dollars. So highly recommend you guys check out Ping Pong. And also on your session, right on day 4, you'll be speaking about profitability, international opportunities in e-commerce, growth, and threats. Do you want to give a quick sneak preview on that, Ryan?
Yeah, that's a lot I covered. I didn't realize I covered about all that. But so when a lot of Amazon sellers, when they're looking at growing and taking that next step, I think a lot of people don't know where to start. There's a lot of research and kind of a lot of skepticism in this business. There's not a lot of fees that you have control over. I think when Amazon nickels and dimes you a lot of different places, there are certain places you have the ability to take ownership over and to save you a lot of money, especially in a business where profit margins are so thin. You want to be profitable from the get-go. So we kind of unveil and pull back that curtain for people so that you can see how either paying your suppliers or VAs, how you can save money by doing it in a local currency, or which marketplaces are up and coming that you might want to jump into. It makes yourself look good and build your brand and take it to the next level. And then when you exit, you can show them, hey, I was profitable from this moment on, and I took that brand to the next step with different companies like a Ping Pong.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, I think that makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, you got to know your numbers at the end of the day. So, definitely check out Ryan's session. All right. So we have a question here. Let's quickly get to that. And also, I know that Ping Pong, I believe, we have a special offer from Ping Pong as well. And you can get your first month of Ping Pong payments foreign exchange fees for free. So definitely, if you are selling internationally, consider Ping Pong. And we just dropped the link in the chat. All right, so that's great. Next, we have some questions. All right, so Regini asked, how do we approach schools for an educational classroom product? Can someone give some tips about that? Anyone have any feedback about that, guys? Regini is asking about how do we approach schools for the educational classroom
So the question
product?
is, you're trying to sell on Amazon to consumers, or you're trying to sell wholesale to schools? I just to clarify on that.
Regini, would you like to clarify on that so we can give you some tips? Let me
maybe try to help. Maybe give a possible direction. So maybe schools or organizations that shop on Amazon, how do you basically capture them as your target audience of the platform? Maybe that's kind of the direction of the question. One thing I can definitely pinpoint or signal at is what they call business. You have a business pricing. So when you sell on Amazon, you have two options to sell. You have regular pricing, but also you can have a discounted track for businesses or organizations that buy in bulk. They buy like Costco, for example. So that is one program that organizations look for. Like I know my business, when I gotta buy supplies to the office, I go on my Amazon business account and then look for to see if there's like discounts there. So if you're familiar with that track, try to opt into it and have a separate pricing for big organizations, because they're gonna opt into that track and look for you if you have any discount for them. So I hope that's a little tip that might help.
Yeah, I might jump in as well here. I think it's important as well to address this target audience in your images. And just a few ideas that came to my mind, perhaps showing an image where there is a map and you see like little schools around the US, and you just say we've helped so many schools, or like these schools are using us. So it's just giving idea also with the images, what target audience are you targeting, and also like giving little hints and little I guess also reviews. Like if you're using a review image, that could be image of actual like someone working in the education giving a professional reviews, rather than just having a reference to actual review. So I think images definitely can portray and can capture that target audience that you would like to target.
I'd also say be clear about who the actual purchaser is. For schools, it may be the actual district, or who are you actually targeting? But I would also expand your mind in thinking about that, because so many people are homeschooling right now. So it's possible that a product that more traditionally was seen as something that only, teachers and whatnot would be purchasing. Now, perhaps parents or other at-home teaching professionals are looking for these types of resources and maybe wouldn't even know where to go to find those because they may not have access to the school specific lines that are being purchased through catalogs or whatever types of channels that they have for that.
So you're saying, Emma, basically, if your product is good for teaching remotely, you can have that in the copyright content, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Or, I don't know what the product is, so it's
Let's
hard.
say I know my wife is a teacher, so she uses there's a little flat device where you can use a pen and then you can really write on it. All right, so she uses it a lot. So when she does a class on Zoom, it's like a board basically. It creates like a board where so if there's you create on the content level on the copyright side, this is great for teaching remotely for teachers. Also, wow, it's a wow effect, and then you target them a bit easier.
Yeah, I mean, it's really all about understanding what people are looking for now and what their unique challenges might be now, and then also addressing that. So if you take the homeschooling approach, but then in 6 months from now, everybody is back in school and ready to forget the nightmare that was homeschooling, then you may want to revisit your marketing and and adjust it slightly.
Yeah, keep the dynamics going as the mood changes, you're saying.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much for your weighing in, Vadim and Yoni and Emma. This is super valuable. It's kind of like a mastermind. I think that's one of the beauties of these type of online events. You can really connect with experts. All right, that's awesome. And so if you guys have any other questions, please feel free to drop in the chat. We have some other cool prizes to give away. Vadim, I'd like to come back to you. Sorry to keep you waiting for so long. I know that you're talking about product images. I love how you were able to share more about like that map strategy, right? Kind of that social proof if you're already featured in all these different schools across the country. And Vadim, do you want to talk more about the special prize you'd like to give away for people watching right now?
Yeah, sure. So specifically for this conference, Gary asked me to he specifically said that this conference is, it focuses on the value, on real valuable content. So, and also when I love sharing the value, I love giving knowledge to the people. And specifically for this conference, I've created a list of 55 image types on Amazon. As we all know, there are feature image, lifestyle image, main image, and I want to break this pattern. I want to everyone know that there's not only 3 types of images on Amazon, there are actually 55 that you can build. And if you start thinking from that perspective, looking at the niches, looking at what types of images are present in the market, you can differentiate yourself by choosing different types. Like I just mentioned in the previous example, like having image with the map, you wouldn't call it feature lifestyle. I mean, it's something else, and there are different types that you can use. So coming to my present or giveaway thing. So I would like to give away this ebook. It's actually priced at around $250. So I would like to give it away for free for one person, and also it will include 30 minutes strategy call with me where I can give more value, I guess, specifically to your brand. Perhaps give you some direction where you could go with that. Yeah, and I have just one simple question with that. Well, before doing Amazon, before selling my brand, before doing all the image stuff, I was actually a street musician. So I used to play a piano.
A bit closer so we can see your face, the zebra face.
Yeah.
Just 1 second. Let me.
Yeah, he's gonna
try.
Try one more time.
Yeah.
He's in London, in England, dressed as a zebra.
Yeah, that was Brighton and sometimes. Yeah. It was lots of fun. I've been doing it for 3 years. Been really, really cool memories. So I still keep it with me. I mean, here's a zebra mask. Those who joined earlier.
That's why Vadim had the zebra mask on.
It's very fun. So the question is, just looking at this image, well, I was playing a piano dressed up as a zebra. So the question is, why zebra? So the first person to guess that.
Why did you dress
Why
up
did
as
you-
a zebra when you were a street musician, Vadim?
Yes.
Is that the question? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys, enter your answers in the chat now.
And this what you said, Vadim, this was London you were performing?
This was Brighton, actually.
Brighton.
Was,
is this lucrative? Is this something that, like, I know New York City, maybe not now, but before the pandemic, actually getting a certificate to perform on the street is very lucrative. It can be Grand Central, it can be in the subway station, because it gets so much traffic. It can actually make a lot of money. Is it the same kind of thing over there, or this is more like to put on your resume? It's pretty prestigious to go to Brighton.
It's pretty like in Brighton where I was playing, the busking scene is really like high level, so people also appreciate that. And income wise, it was really good income. I guess it allowed me to work for myself and also to start my Amazon business. I actually sponsored my Amazon business from playing on the street.
That's awesome.
And then that's where I am here now.
What kind of music?
All sorts of music. I mean, film music, scores, nursery rhymes for kids. Like, kids really love the character.
Extremely useful. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Some people, some kids.
What was the number one hit? Like, which song would bring in the most money, Vadim? I mean, the 80-20.
From Amelie, there's a very beautiful theme from movie Amelie. It's in
Amelie.
French. It's a bit. But it's if you know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you play a little score if you have a keyboard?
Oh, well, I don't have it next to
yeah, there's a party, you know. You gotta
for the after party. For Vadim, for the after party. Definitely we want to hear that. All right.
Try to tune on my piano, man. It's a bit too heavy.
Do we have any answers to the question?
Yeah, we have some answers. To go incognito from VP. Santosh, it's bands. Regini said that you love stripes.
Well, obviously.
Michelle says they are both white and black lines. VP says to get attention. Uli said life is full of white and black. Uli says ups and downs kind of thing. VP says, Michelle, that was a really good one, what Michelle said earlier. And Easy says the name Zebra somehow incorporated into your business. And
I think we had a
correct answer.
I guess it wasn't exactly. But I think that's what the
closest as possible. Yeah, who is it? Which
person was thinking about? It was about the color, that the white and black both have white and black lines.
Michelle,
so
is that Michelle?
Michelle is referring to zebra.
Congratulations, Michelle.
Yeah,
Michelle Canfor, you won the bonus, the ebook and the 30-minute coaching call. Is that right, Vadim?
That's correct. Yeah. So to claim that, you can email me directly. It's yourzonephoto@gmail.com. It's your.
Can you spell that, please?
Yeah. It's so your is YOUR, zonephoto as ZO
N for
N.
Nancy.
Yeah, like Amazon,
right?
and then photo as PHOTO. Zonephoto, yourzonephoto@gmail.com. So I'll be happy to jump on a call with you, and yeah.
All right.
What's the meaning of black and white, Vadim? I didn't understand the meaning of black and white and zebra. So what does that do?
Piano is black and white.
Got it. So it's basically a kudos to the piano, the keyboard that has a black and white.
Correct.
Got it.
Yes.
Very cute. Very cute.
All right, great. Congratulations, Michelle. Email Vadim at yourzonephoto@gmail.com. We dropped that in the chat. Excellent. So if you guys have any other questions, we just have a couple minutes left before we run. Please drop them in the chat. And I believe we have some other special prizes as well. Karen, would you like to talk about what you have for a special giveaway?
Yeah, so I wanted to do a half-hour coaching call / listing critique with someone. So the question's I think kind of easy. We'll see. My question is, what is my favorite Helium-10 tool?
What are the options, Karen? Do you want to go through them? I know you guys have so many.
Yeah,
there's a lot, Karen.
Okay, I'll give you 5. I'll give you 5 choices. Well said. Okay. Our new PPC tool, Ads. Our keyword research tool, Cerebro. Our listing optimization tool, Scribbles. Our keyword tracker tool, or our inventory management tool through Profits. Sorry, I'm like trying to find on screen. So those 5 options. So we have number 1, Ads. Number 2, Cerebro. 3, Scribbles. 4, keyword tracker, or 5, Profits with inventory management.
Excellent. And Karen Thomas is a 7-figure Amazon seller. I mean, she's an expert when it comes to creating listings, and she really knows the ins and outs of Helium 10. So, I think 30 minutes with Karen, that's priceless, because maybe there's that one thing, you're kind of like stuck at, right? I mean, she can help see that, a second pair of eyes from someone that's done it. So highly, highly recommend. Here's your chance, guys. Don't let this pass you by. Okay. So we have some answers. Audrey said Scribbles. VP Scribbles. Regina said Cerebro. Judy Lee, Cerebro. VP also said
she gets
Cerebro. She gets twice. Only one answer, guys, please. Santosh Scribbles, and Facebook user Andrew Cerebro. Easy Profit. Yeah. Easy says Profits, and Uli says Profits. Do we have a right answer?
We do. Those are all really good guesses. But Audrey knows me well. Congratulations.
Audrey, congratulations. Scribbles.
Nailed it.
Why Scribbles, Karen? Can you tell us?
Well, to me, I think it's the most beautiful.
Visually or just impactfully or
both. So it's just, I'm with Emma. I love writing listings. And so I like that you can visually and graphically see like where to put your top keyword list, and then kind of write out your title, your bullet points, your description, your backend search strips. It just makes it like way easier to organize and like visualize where you want to put everything. And it's just easier to write a listing that way. So I just think it's super cool.
Awesome. Congratulations, Audrey. And Karen, what's the best way for Audrey to connect to you? Or should we connect through the summit?
Yeah, let's connect through the summit. But yeah, or you can just DM me through Facebook. Karen Meredith Thomas is my name. But yeah, either way, Gary, whatever's best for you.
Okay. Well, if you want to, Audrey, if you'd like to DM Karen through Facebook, I think that would be the quickest way. And we're happy to help as well if you prefer email. All right. So congratulations, Audrey. That's awesome. So let's keep going, guys. I know we have some other cool prizes as well. And going back to Yoni, I know that you have something cool to give away as well. And also a special shout out again. Thank you, Gatita, for your continued support. If you guys have not gotten your Amazon reimbursements yet, you're leaving money on the table, and you're leaving money on Jeff Bezos's table. Even though he's walking away, he doesn't need your money. Okay, so definitely consider Gatita to get your money back. Gatita is offering a special offer, get up to $400 of your Amazon reimbursements back for free. All right, so if you've been selling for a while, if you haven't checked, hit up Gatita. I'll share the link with you guys. Get up to $400 in free Amazon FBA reimbursements. And Yoni, what is the special prize you have for us today?
So, prize that's very easy to digest. It's called the $100 of Amazon gift card.
Beautiful.
So hopefully you'll be able to translate it to anything that you want from the marketplace. I can just, I guess, throw a question from the trivia that I have. I can do it earlier if you want. I can just share my screen real quick and kind of do the same thing on Minty.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. We got to do it fast, though, because we're already at the hour mark. I know people got to get back to their families and the other thing going on tonight.
You got it. So let me share the right screen because I don't want to share the Super Bowl screen. And,
guys, you can watch this while you're in front of the TV, right? I mean, you can multitask, right? You don't have to stare at the screen for 3 hours.
That's all we do in this marketplace, in this industry. It's hyper multitasking. But you guys can see my screen?
Yes, we see your screen. Let's do it.
All right, guys, same routine. Just visit menti.com, menti.com, and put this code 2518501. Once again, menti.com, code 2518501. We'll throw a question at you. And whoever gets it correctly is going to get a $100 Amazon gift card. I'll try to make this short and sweet. And I encourage also our panelists to try this out. You know, I'll double down. If you get it right, I'll throw $100 at you also. Whether it be Emma, Ryan, you know, worst case, so I'm gonna lose $200, but let's make this interesting. So jump into the ride, try to get this one question correctly. If you get it, it'll be cool.
Awesome.
All right, so we got people coming in. We'll give it a few moments. So what's the score? Anybody want to tell me the score of the game now that I don't have it in front of me anymore? But what's special about this game, though? I think this is the first Super Bowl game that is played in it's a home court of one of the teams. Usually, it doesn't happen, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Any Super Bowl people here that know, it's being played in Tampa, which is the home field.
It's the first time. Yeah, it's the first time a home team has ever hosted the Super Bowl as well.
Yeah, that kind of never happened. So that's pretty cool and good for Tampa. Hopefully, will be the advantage. And I think Tom Brady is just becoming a legend by every minute that he's still on the field. So wish him luck with that as well. Okay, we got about 10 people in. 11. I'm gonna start a little countdown of 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You know, finish up the. Okay, we got another one. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's get things rolling. Whoever doesn't participate, that's okay. All right. Which one of these companies was not founded by an ex-Amazonian? So it's a double negative. Okay. You got Hulu.com, Jet.com, Quora.com, Zappos.com, or Buybox Experts. Which one of these companies, was not founded by an ex-Amazonian? Okay, try it out. Put your answers in. I'm gonna give you guys, 15 seconds. Is that a good time frame?
Yeah.
15, 14. Even if you Google this, guys, it's gonna be tough. So this is a tough one. 14, 13, 12. What if you don't know? Just guess. You got nothing to lose. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Put your answers in, guys. Whatever it is. 4, 3, 2. Just submit. It's like a test. I don't know if I remember in school, you got those multiple questions. You got like a few of them for the last second. You just circle, and boom, you go. 3, 2. We got 4 answers out of 12 people who participated. Just put it in. 2.
Voting won't let us vote. Yeah, it says voting is closed.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, I apologize. All right, so let me see. Actually, let me see keyboard shortcut. I don't know if I can open it, but let's see what we got. Zaps. No, it's not what I was hoping for. Okay, Mark has answered. Hulu, Zappos, Jet.com. Okay, all right. No questions from the audience. All right, so we got 4 answers that came in. Whoever answered, let me just actually put this here and unshare my screen. How do I stop screen? Okay, so the correct answer is actually Jet.com. All the rest of these companies were started by ex-Amazonians. We got Quora, we got Hulu. Just to show you the caliber of talent that's in Amazon's ecosystem. You got Zappos, and you got Buybox Experts, which is actually kind of from the industry. It's from James Thompson. I don't know if anybody knows James Thompson. He's an ex-Amazonian who created this agency. But Jet.com is actually, my bad. The correct answer is, I got to check. My bad. So Jet.com is an ex-Amazonian. Sorry, you work for Amazon. It's Zappos. Sorry,
yeah, I was gonna say Zappos. They acquired.
Zappos. They acquired it.
No, I just got confused because the guy who started Jagged.com, he just retired. Also, I think he's from New Jersey. Mark, what was his name? Forgot his name. Doesn't matter.
Who's the winner, Yoni? Who's the winner?
I gotta see whoever. I gotta check it later. But we should have their information. Let me give it a little quick look. I'll tell you who it is.
So while Yoni is checking, let's move on because I know that Ryan, you have something cool as well, right?
Yeah, I think so. I should. Yeah, we had some swag, or I think we had some other giveaway stuff as well. So I think we had like some ping pong stuff. Yeah, off the top of my head, I can give it open this up for audience interpretation. I am a former high school state champion in what sport? And I'll give you 4 choices. It was wrestling in my weight division, so 135 pounds. I was a diver, so a state champion diver. I was a state champion baseball player, or I was a state champion lacrosse player.
Wow.
So those 4 things. So I said diving, baseball, lacrosse, and it wasn't the other one, obviously, because I can't remember.
Diving, baseball, or
wrestling. Sorry, it was wrestling. Sorry,
wrestling.
Or maybe I'm throwing you off. This is how I play the game.
All right, Ryan.
It's late on a Sunday. This is what I get.
All right.
Ryan, I was going to guess wrestling.
I was
Oh, darn it.
too.
That's okay.
And then I'm trying
Okay.
to keep all the things.
Diver,
behind
baseball,
you.
baseball.
Diver. Okay,
Diver.
VP.
Baseball.
Answer diver. Santosh, baseball. Regini, baseball. Oops. Windy, diving. Judy Lee, baseball. Modulation, baseball. EZ, lacrosse.
All right. So the answer is baseball. I won in my junior year of high school. So we had a couple of people that won, and Gary, all the people who answered baseball, I'll take all of them as winners. So we'll send them all something. So I'll send my email address in the private chat so Gary can put it in there. Email me directly, and then we'll make sure that you get ping pong swag sent to you guys directly as well.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
that's a good question. Bonus points if you can tell me what position I played. We're playing for fun.
I would say center field.
I'd say catcher.
This is Gary, you're on it today, man. Center
That
field.
was the position I played.
Oh, wow.
Because I think our body types are similar. I was like around your weight as well. So yeah.
Yeah,
But I wasn't a state
the fast
champion though, so
captains,
you got
yeah,
that on.
All good. That's my email for if you want to submit it out there. It's ryan.kramer@pingpongx.us.
Okay. How many can you give away? Because we have several people that guess baseball.
Bring them all, Gary.
Okay. So
I'll make
Santosh.
sure I hook them up. Yeah, I'll make
All
sure I
right.
hook them up.
Santosh,
Santosh,
congratulations.
Santosh, you got another $100. You won our trivia.
Wow, look at you, Santosh. Look at you.
Man.
So this definitely pays to come to the live kickoff party. So if you want to say something nice about us, we would really appreciate that. But Santosh, congratulations. Regini, congratulations, baseball. And Judy Lee as well. Congratulations. And modulation, congratulations. So let's make sure we have the winners. And if my team member Josephine can please make sure we have the winners, and you guys can follow up. All right. How do they follow up? Should they contact you directly, Ryan, or what do you suggest?
I put my email in the private chat, so if you want to send that out,
okay.
go ahead and have them email me directly, and I'll make sure we get their address.
Awesome. So guys, winners, please email Ryan. All right, great. Thank you, Ryan. And that's awesome. Baseball player, state champion. That's awesome. Yoni, so I'm sorry, can you repeat who was the lucky winner again? Santosh?
Santosh Kumar, he's the winner.
Santosh Kumar. Wow, Santosh. Excellent. Congratulations, Santosh.
You're gonna reach out to him and send him an digital Amazon gift card.
Okay, Santosh, please. How should we do it? Should they contact you, Yoni?
We're gonna reach out to them probably tomorrow when the whole corporate office opens up.
Sounds good. All right. So I think those are all of the prizes we have. To close out, I'd like to just quickly go around the table. We applied the 80-20 rule. What is your number one recommendation to people watching today so that they can build, scale, or exit your business? Maybe just like a 30-second tip, just going around the table. Let's start with Vadim. Sorry to put you on the spot. 80-20 rule. You're on mute, by the way.
Yeah. You got me there on the spot. Yeah, I'm just thinking so many things there, but I guess the first one that comes to my mind again is defining your US unique selling points. Really coming up with, I think, definitely need to have very strong unique selling points in the market to stand out, and then also images and branding is sort of a complement to that, so it can boost what you already have created before. But also, even if you haven't got to even if you haven't got something very unique, you still can really stand out. Like we had a client that recently launched a product. Jungle Scout showed opportunity score 3. It was very competitive. It was kind of the same product, but he just added a little thing next, like bundled it a little bit, like added value. But with right images, EBC video that we created, he's now a bestseller. And he beat everyone in top 10 category. Everyone had much more reviews than he has. Like everyone had 200, 400, some thousand, and he only had like now he has 80 reviews. He built it up very quickly, but it just shows that with correct marketing and if you really define your unique selling points, you repeat them throughout your listing with great copywriting, images, you can really beat everyone else.
For sure. And definitely check out Vadim's session on day 2 at 10 a.m. Eastern, the 10 image standards, the 10 commandments of Amazon sales boosting. All right. Thank you, Vadim. Next, Yoni.
I just have to say this because you said the 10 commandments. It's pretty funny. I'm going to throw everybody into Judaism for a quick nutshell. Because yesterday we actually read the 10 commandments. Because twice a year we read it. And yesterday was the day that we read it. So the actual 10 commandments from the Bible, we read it in the synagogues. Just
awesome.
Just FYI.
I actually threw that in. Vadim didn't call it that. I just came to me.
Continue. So it's serendipity. In any case, just to keep it simple, I usually like to give a compass to the sellers in terms of mindset. So always they'll hopefully be on their path going north and going up. So here's something for you guys to consider. So it's the whole marketplace and its nature is very data driven. Okay. So a good mindset to have is expect nothing. Okay. All the data that you're getting, you expect nothing, but appreciate everything. So all these points of data that you're getting, expect nothing. So you're going to throw money at ads. You're going to invest into copywriting, whatever it is, you invest in all of it and expect to get nothing. Okay. And once you get the data, appreciate every little point of data. And then as you appreciate the data and the things that are working, from that point on, start doubling down and doubling down and double down. And hopefully by having this simple mindset and platform use, you'll find your growth.
100%. Thanks so much for sharing that. And definitely check out Yoni's session. He's sitting on a mountain of big data, working with many successful sellers. Check out Yoni's session on day 5, 4 p.m. exits, how to boost profit and sell your Amazon business at a maximum amount. Thanks, Yoni. Next, let's go to Ryan. What's 80-20 rule, your number one recommendation?
Yeah, I'm telling all Amazon sellers to start looking international. I know .com has the most eyeballs right now, but when you start to look at marketplaces that are really starting to catch up, UK, Germany, Japan right behind them, there's opportunity international. It's there for the taking. It's still very green. And when you can be the trailblazer in your industry, if you think it's crowded in .com, definitely start looking in, around the world where there's opportunity. There's lots of different people and marketplaces that are catching up. So definitely don't just stand on the legs, if you will, for your business. Start looking at other marketplaces, and then also look at your own branded sites, whether it's on Shopify or if you're selling on, Walmart. Target's now opening up their marketplace. So there's lots of opportunity for you to diversify and really kind of have all those multiple points of entry for revenue. So definitely start looking at how you're going to grow internationally.
Excellent. That's great advice. And I actually did the same thing with my business. I expanded into Amazon Japan, far less competitors than the US, and I was able to launch a successful products. We're branching out. So Ryan, great tip. Definitely you guys check out Ryan's session on day 4, profitability, international opportunities in e-commerce. All right, next, Karen, what is your 80-20 rule recommendation?
I would recommend to invest in a high quality video. I think there's so many ways that you can use that and repurpose it to be, I believe, your number one selling agent. So you can have it on your listing as your 7th image. It will show up there. You can use it as a sponsored brand video ad, just condense it to like the best parts of your video. You can use it you can create GIFs out of it. You can use it on, your Facebook pages, on Instagram. You can make YouTube ads from it. So it's just a really great way to brand your product and to make your listing stand out.
Awesome. That's
Yeah,
great advice.
Client actually mentioned it was the only video in the niche, so definitely proves the point.
Yes, beautiful, Vadim.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely see that as one of the key best practices in 2021, video, right? I mean, it's working very well for many sellers. So thank you for sharing that. And guys, definitely check out Karen's session on day 1. Okay, she's talking about how to create an optimized Amazon listing that converts. Video is one of the key things, but there's so much more to it. So highly recommend you guys check that out. That will be airing day 1 at 10 a.m. Thanks so much, Karen. Next, we have Emma. What's your number 1 recommendation?
So Vadim sort of took what first came to mind for me, which is being really clear about what makes you different. So I'm just going to play off of that and have confidence to really go for what makes you different and do that boldly, rather than sort of getting tempted by what everybody else is doing. It takes a lot of conviction and it takes a lot of focus, because it's very tempting to want to follow the herd, but you're most likely going to really limit your growth potential in doing that. So I would just say confidence in what makes you unique.
Excellent. Definitely check out Emma's session on day 2, 3 p.m. marketing and branding, how to differentiate to dominate and create a conversion spiking listing and build an unbeatable brand. Thanks so much, Emma. And next, I'd like to jump to Sandra. I think you have your little one next to you, so I know you got to go soon. Sandra, thank you again. What would your number 1 recommendation be? From Thrasio's perspective.
Yeah, from where we sit, I mean, obviously, we mentioned before, there's a whole bunch of other players in the space. Listen, if it's not Thrasio, if it's another buyer that just makes more sense for your business, we just urge you guys to ask the right questions. Right now, it's a seller's market to sell your business. There's a lot of businesses, Thrasio and others like us, that are interested in acquiring additional Amazon brands. Ask the right questions. Make sure that they have proof points that show you that they know what they're doing with an Amazon business. They know how to grow and scale these brands. They know the best practices for growth. You didn't create this really cool brand and entity for it to be squandered away and for it to sort of just short circuit and not see the growth potential that you know that it might have. So make sure that your buyer, whoever it is, us or otherwise, has the proof points and has the track record of growing businesses. Ask those tough questions. Work with brokers or directly with your buyers, find the right path for you to be acquired, but really make sure that the buyer knows what they're doing. They're going to do good things with your business when you get to that point.
100%. That's great advice, Sandra. And also, again, thank you to Thrasio for sponsoring. And Thrasio has a special free expert business valuation for you guys. If you want to, connect with Thrasio to find out, how much is my business worth, definitely consider that. And I will drop the link for that in the chat for you guys to take advantage of that. So thanks again, Sandra, and definitely check out her her colleague Ken Kubek's session from Thrasio on day 5, exits at 8 a.m. talking about it's a seller's market right now, and what are the top questions sellers should be asking buyers before signing that letter of intent. That will be on day 5. Thanks so much, Sandra. And last but not least, yes, thank you. Last but not least, Lucy, what is your 80-20 rule recommendation?
There's so many, but I think going back to basics with keyword research and understanding the uses for your product and the experience, and going back to brand analytics, it's all there for you to find. That's not the the beginning and the end, but always going back to what Amazon is giving you, which is their data, their keywords, their intel essentially into what customers are searching for. So think beyond, I'm selling a basket. What else is the basket for? Who else uses it? Type in girls, type in boys, type in Valentine's Day gifts. Who knows? You never know where you're going to get some really interesting keywords. And brand analytics is a perfect place to start with that. So keep on going back to the basics of making sure that you can rank your product and putting the right keywords into your listings and uses and experiences of what your product actually can be, not just what you think it obviously is.
That's perfect. I love it. Go back to the basics, the fundamentals, right? I mean, that's what it's all about. And brand analytics is an awesome tool. You get the direct info from Amazon directly. So that's great advice. Thanks so much, Lucy. And definitely check out Lucy's session, day 5, 3 p.m., what buyers are looking for in Amazon business. So you can maximize your exit and how she scaled her business. All right. So thank you, everybody, for staying with us for the live kickoff. This has been awesome. I'd like to thank everybody for joining on. And also, just to let you guys know, we also have the All Access Pass. If you want to, get lifetime access to all of the 30 plus sessions, all the videos, and you get audios, and you can get the transcripts as well as a lot of cool bonuses that most of our sellers were able to offer. Definitely get that, and you can get it at 7figuresellersummit.com/order. We're still in the pre-summit price ticket right now, so tomorrow the price is going to go up during the summit. So if you want to get the best price you can get right now, definitely check it out. All right. Thank you again, everybody, for coming on. Vadim, Yoni, Ryan, Karen, Emma, Lucy, Sandra, and CJ, and everyone that had to bounce early. This has been awesome. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And we will see you guys at the summit tomorrow. All right. Bye, everyone.
Enjoy the show, everybody.
Have a good one, guys.
Enjoy
Enjoy the show. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.